Hello and welcome to another edition of Hurricane Redskins football here on Video Productions, brought to you by Marshall Orthopedics. This is the quarterfinals of the Class AAA playoffs here, brought to you by or part of the WVSSAC. Tonight, you have the Hurricane Redskins coming into tonight's game ranked fourth in the state with a record of 9-2. Hurricane is scoring 45.8 points per game while giving up 11.7 points per game on the season. Coach Mays now has his record up to 64-45 all time. The opponent tonight for the Redskins are the Patriots of George Washington High School. The school opened up in 1964. They are the fifth seed here in the AAA playoffs. These two teams met earlier in the season with Hurricane taking home the win 56-7. That was a game that saw George Washington have 6 turnovers. So, that will, will that repeat? I don't know. We'll see. But let's look at some other things here about GW. Since 1968, there have only been 12 seasons wherein Edwards was not roaming the sidelines as head coach for GW. So, 1968 was Steve Edwards Sr., his first year coaching. And then in 1996, Steve Edwards Jr. took over. He's in his 27th year as the head coach at George Washington High. His record as the head coach here at GW is 190-111. So 190 wins with 111 losses. On the season, GW is scoring 32 points per game and giving up 23.9 points per game. GW all-time against Hurricane is 18-10. Of course, the most recent time they played, Hurricane again won 56-7, like I talked about earlier. As a school, all time, George Washington has 341 wins against 278 losses. They have one title in school history. They won that in 1982 against North Marion. They have 2 state runner-ups in their history. One in 2008 against South Charleston, and then another one in 2011, I believe, against Martinsburg. I've forgotten that date. But anyway, 2 runner-ups in their history. Some key players for George Washington. Number 11, quarterback Abe Fenwick. He's a 6'2", 190-pound junior. He's thrown for 2,369 yards on the season with 27 touchdowns against 9 interceptions. And he's a left-hander. I used to coach and teach up in the South Hills area, and in one of the summers while I was up there, I worked at the Charleston Tennis Club pool, and Abe and his family were members there, and I can remember him running around the pool there, and now he's out here slinging the ball around on the football field as a 6'2", 190-pound junior. His older brother, John, actually played basketball for me at John Adams, so real good family. Number 56, offensive lineman, defensive lineman, Lath Ganem. He's 6'4", 290-pound senior. He's a commit to Virginia Tech, so a nice player there. He's big. I watched him on film. He's got a good frame. He carries 290 pounds really well. I think he stands to put some more weight on, and once he gets in that program down there at Virginia Tech, I'm sure they'll put on probably at least 20 pounds on him easy. And he will be able to carry it well. He lines up at defensive end, and he has a good burst off the edge, trying to get around. And I like him. He's a nice player. So someone to watch for them on both sides of the ball along the line of scrimmage. Another player to watch, number 5, a wide receiver, defensive back, Keegan Sack, 5'11", 190-pound sophomore. Keegan actually went to Hurricane Middle, and I had him in class here. Real nice kid, didn't say much, but it was a nice kid, enjoyed having in class. But he is an excellent player as well, and they'll try to get him the ball out on the outside as a receiver. He's got 711 yards on the season with 13 touchdowns as GW takes the field here. And then they'll also get him in the backfield and give him the ball and let him run some. So he's got 374 rushing yards on the season with 5 touchdowns. So 18 total touchdowns and over 1,000 yards of offense for Keegan. And he does have an offer from Marshall. I'm sure he has a couple others, but locally he has an offer from Marshall. So another Division I player for the Patriots. Number 6, a running back, defensive back, Anthony Valentine, a 6', 195-pound junior. Is their leading rusher. He's got 581 yards on the season rushing with 8 touchdowns, and he also is a threat to catch the ball out of the backfield with 557 yards and 6 touchdowns receiving. And then defensively, their leading tackler is number 13, Clay Matthews, linebacker. He's a 5'8", 200-pound senior, and he really gets after it, flies around, and always seems to be around the ball as the Redskins make their trademark entrance down through the fans in the bleachers, and they'll make their way down to the end zone where the Redskin tunnel is. Looking at this roster and watching them on film, they've really got some big players. GW does. I mean, they've got the Ganem kid who's 6'4", 290. Another big kid they got along the line is Isaiah Ayers, 6'3", 275. And then another one, Amari Phillips, number 62, 6'2", 295. So they've got some big boys along the offensive line. That takes me to some of my keys to the game. I think it's going to be important for Hurricane to control the line of scrimmage with, GW having the size that they have. It's going to be important that we control the line of scrimmage and we dictate, what's going to happen in that area of the field. Also, I think we need to try to get our passing game going. I know that's going to be difficult on this chilly evening, but if we can get the passing game going, that always opens up things even more for Jeremiah Riffle, Mondrell Dean, and Elijah Rivera. And we need to limit their big plays. GW, with Scott Tinsley as their offensive coordinator, they like to throw the ball around. They like to sling it around a lot. So if we can limit those big plays, that will go a long way for Hurricane winning this game. For George Washington, I think you got to make them beat you through the air. You got to make Hurricane beat you through the air. You don't let them let Jeremiah Riffle and Mondrell Dean get going running the ball. You got to limit your turnovers. Last time the GW was here at Redskins Stadium, they had 6 turnovers. You're not going to win many ball games doing that, especially against a team the caliber of Hurricane. So you've got to take care of the ball. And here come the Redskins out onto the field. And then something they had a real problem with last time is finding a way to neutralize Mondrell Dean. He was lined up for the first time this season at defensive end. The last time they played GW, and again, we've talked about multiple times how they do a good job moving him around, and GW really struggled with that change that Hurricane, that little wrinkle that they added to their defense in that game. So, anyway, any thoughts, Dad?
Well, I think that as far as Mondrell Dean is concerned, look for them to key on him both from an offensive standpoint and a defensive standpoint. Like you said, there's some Division I players out there on the field, and 6 turnovers. I don't think they could have beat us, with 6 turnovers. But it's playoff time; anything can happen. These guys are going to be getting after it. The one thing about it is, this is it. For somebody, this tonight is it.
Yep.
There's no rest of the season.
Right.
This is the last game. You got either you win it or you lose it. You stay home.
Right.
So they're going to be laying it all out there, and another key is going to be, I think that, Hurricane jumped out on GW early in the first game.
Yep.
And if something were to happen here to where Hurricane would get behind, it's going to test their intestinal fortitude. To see how they're going to be able to deal with that. And the same thing from GW. If Hurricane gets out on GW, they could be sitting there saying, "Oh no, not again! Here it goes again."
Right.
So, lot to think about here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, if you're just joining us here, my name is Derek Regal. I'm joined here by my dad, Ken Regal, and Hurricane has elected to receive the ball here. So we're getting ready to get underway. Hurricane will be on offense first. Hurricane will George Washington, will kick to Hurricane. And we'll get a look at the Redskin offense here shortly, which is led by Noah Velatambi. Last week against University, Noah was 13 of 19 passing for 206 yards with 5 touchdowns and only 1 interception. So that's a pretty good night. That's a 68% completion percentage. And anytime you can throw 5 touchdowns as a quarterback, that's a good night. Also for the Redskins, Jeremiah Riffle had 19 carries for 94 yards and a touchdown. That took his season total to 1,929 yards, 19 touchdowns for a well, he's got 208 carries on the season, so that gives him a 9.3 yard per carry average. So he's almost getting a first down every time he carries the ball, every time he's touching it. So, you know, what more could you ask for as a coach from getting a first down every time your running back touches the ball? So anyway, all right, looks like we're teeing the ball up here and we're getting ready to go.
You mentioned about the passing on these teams. Both teams like to pass the ball, and on a cold night like tonight, those receivers, you can imagine how those fingers feel when they, you know, go to catch that ball.
Yeah, it is cold here, folks. We've got the window up, so we have a clear view, and it is cold. We're not just sitting here in the
luxurious,
comfy confines. So there we go.
Mondrell
Dean got the pooch kick. He's broke a couple tackles, and he's out across the 50, and already Hurricane is into George Washington territory on a great return there by Mondrell Dean. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the GW 40-yard line. And from Hurricane, you're going to see a very fast-paced offense. Coach May's giving Noah the play now, and he's going to run in, and I don't look for there to be much time between now and them snapping the ball.
Snapping the ball, that's right.
He'll be joined in the backfield by Jeremiah Riffle. 4 wide receivers. Give is to Riffle.
Ball carrier number 9, Jeremiah Riffle.
Picked up about 3.
Let's see where they spot him here. Yep. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
And number 72, Isaiah Ayers.
Passes to Morrell on a slant, and he's going to pick up the first down. Ball's going to be spotted about the GW 19, 1st and 10. Tommy in the gun again, takes a snap. Give us to Jeremiah Riffle off the left side. Got a couple nice blocks.
Ball carrier number 9, Jeremiah Riffle.
He's going to get about to
Stop for the Patriots number 1, Hunter Giacomo.
about the line of scrimmage again. Actually,
There's
looks like he may have lost a yard.
Far side.
Ball's on the 22. I said 19 earlier. Excuse me. Ball's on the 22. We had a flag on the far side. Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if we were set.
I think they picked it up.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I believe so.
Second down, 10.
4 wide receivers again. Tyshawn Dews motions out of the backfield.
Oh.
And that's a sack for GW by Lath Ganem.
Number 56, Lee Gannon.
And that's going to bring up 3rd and long. Looks like that's a loss of 9 there. So 3rd and 19. Hurricane will go 5 wide here. So Tommy takes a snap. He's got Tyshawn Dews. Breaks 1 tackle. Breaks another. And he's going to be just short of the first down, looks. So that's going to bring up 4th and 1. Going 5 wide again. So still no Jeremiah Riffle. Short pass to Tyshawn Dews. He picks up the first down. And it's going to be 1st and goal from the GW 6. And Jeremiah Riffle comes back in the game. That was different. We haven't seen much of that this year, 5 wide, and Jeremiah Riffle not in the game. But that was a little something different to try to confuse GW there. And Jeremiah Riffle there off the left side. He's fighting, and I believe the ball was stripped.
GW's indicating that
looked
they
like
haven't.
they might have stripped the ball.
Ball carrier number 9, Jeremiah Ripple.
No, they're gonna say no. So the GW player came out of there with the ball. Here, let's take a look at the replay here.
Flag on the play.
He was out of bounds when he ripped the ball out of his arm. So good call there by the officials.
Sideline warning, George Washington.
Sideline warning there on GW. Second and goal, ball's at the 2. Give it to Mondrell Dean off the right side, and he's into the end zone. 6-0 Hurricane. Caleb Johnson will come on to attempt the extra point. Aaron Tate will snap. Heath Montgomery will take care of the holding duties here. Snap is away, ball's down, kick is up. And it is good. So your score is Hurricane 7, George Washington 0. You're watching Hurricane Redskins football and Class AAA football playoff action on Video Productions, brought to you by Marshall Orthopedics.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
When it comes to business, we all have areas of specialty, but there are times when we need guidance. We need someone to come along and show us the most creative and environmentally safe way to navigate our engineering challenges. That's where we come in. CEC stands for Civil and Environmental Consultants. You show us the problem, we'll provide you with the solution. Visit wearecec.com. Big firm capabilities, small firm culture.
All right, folks, we're back here at Redskins Stadium, Jim McGee Field. Hurricane is up 7-0 over George Washington. And Caleb Johnson has the ball teed up, ready to kick it away, and here we go. It's Keegan Sack on the return. He breaks one tackle, and he's going to be pushed out around the 26. So George Washington will take over at their own 26. 1st and 10. Get our first look at the Hurricane Redskin defense here. On the season, they are ranked first in scoring defense by giving up 11.8 points per game. Abe Fenwick is in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. He completes his pass to, what number is that?
10.
10, that's Hayden Hatfield. 6'2", 190-pound senior. 2nd and 1 for George Washington. Ball is at the GW 36. GW shifts. Send a man in motion. Number 4, Gunnar Flores. There's Mondrell Dean creating havoc. A turnover. Interception by Lucas Ripito, and he's going to take it into the end zone. There is Mr. Dean causing problems.
And Mr. Ripito right there.
Yep. I mean,
take up the slack.
That two-headed monster on defense has been creating problems for people all year. And Lucas seems to be in the right place at the right time a lot. And, again, back to the, our pregame. Can you handle Mondrell Dean? That's what you've got to do when you're playing these guys. And right there, Mondrell Dean blowing up the play and causing a turnover. And that's something you can't have if you're GW. So the score is 13-0 here. Caleb Johnson on to make it 14-0. And already, look at the body language of GW. They, you can see that they're not happy. If you're in their shoes, you can't let this affect you. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. Here's the replay here. You see Mondrell Dean flying through there, pressuring Fenwick. And Abe had, no time there, and Lucas Ripto is to the house. So that's going to take our score of 14-0. You're watching Hurricane Redskins football on Video Productions, brought to you by Marshall Orthopedics.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
All right, we're back here at Redskins Stadium, Jim McGee Field. Score is now 14-0 following that Lucas Ripito pick six. Kick is away. It's going to be fielded by Keegan Sack again. Got a couple blocks. And he's going to get out to the GW 35. And he was close to breaking that one, folks.
Return man number 5, Keegan Sack.
Nice return there by Keegan Sack. A good-looking kid.
First and 10, George Washington. Ball just outside their own 35.
Well, let's see if you're GW, you hope the drive doesn't start out like the last one did. And if you're Hurricane, you're hoping for a repeat. All right, Coach Tinsley over there signaling play. Here we go. Fenwick is in the gun. He sends Valentine in motion. The give is the Sack. He's going to gain a few yards for progress to stop.
Met by the middle of the Redskins defense, leading away number 33, Joseph Keanu.
Joseph Keanu in on the tackle there. 2nd and 7 for the Patriots. Fenwick looking to the side, getting the play. He's got the play. They're ready to go.
So you've got Mondrell Dean lined up over
Valentine in
Ganem.
motion. Yeah, they were matched up last time. Sack is brought down for a. Oh, we got a flag on the play here. Let's listen in and see what the referee has.
Face mask on the defense. 5-yard penalty.
So face mask on the defense there. 5-yard penalty. So it goes from 3rd and long to 3rd and short.
Penalty marked off, brings up 3rd down and 1. Correction, 2nd down and 1.
Yeah.
I saw a hand on the shoulder.
Yeah. They got a better view than me. So 2nd and short here. Pass out.
Ball.
Pass is dropped there by
Incomplete.
number 6, Anthony Valentine. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1. There you go. Here's where, we talked about earlier in the game, the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
GW's got a lot of size up front. Hurricanes' defensive line has been stellar this year, been very effective. Jacob Ellis, Big Nate McKay, Mondrell Dean, Khalil Ramey, all those guys along the line have had great seasons. Let's see if they can withstand the surge here from GW's, and then we make a mental mistake there and jump. So we're not going to find out because we're going to get them the first down.
Encroachment on the defense.
You got to limit those mistakes. GW is a quality team. There's still a lot of time left in this game. I know it's a good start for Hurricane, but a lot of time left. Go. The give is to Sack again.
Ball carrier number 5, Keegan Sack.
And he's going to gain
Stop for the Redskins, number
about 2
33,
yards.
Second down, 8.
2nd and 8. GW in the Hurricane Redskin territory for first time this evening. The Hurricane 48. And we're getting the play call. Drops back to pass. Slings it out. And that is caught by number 10, Hayden Hatfield again. Hayden Hatfield is actually the leading receiver on the season for George Washington. He came in
Big
with
target,
over
6'2", 190.
Yeah, he had
Big
over
wide
700
receiver.
yards on the season coming into tonight's game. Yeah, he's a 6'2", 190-pound receiver. That's a big kid for high school football at receiver. So 3rd and 1 here. Ball is at the Hurricane 41. And there he goes. That's Anthony Valentine on the touchdown there. 41-yard touchdown. Nice hole there by
offensive line.
Yeah, I mean, he burst through there untouched. So nice run there, nice play there by George Washington. I'll take our score to 14-6, pending this extra point. Excuse me. Jordan Price on the kick. Number 16, Cy Persinger will take care of the holding duties. Snaps away, kick is up, and it's good. So they'll take our score to Hurricane 14, George Washington 7. And let's take a look at this touchdown again here on the replay. You can see Valentine just goes up through there on the left side and just pulls away from all the other defenders. Really nice run and nice play. Great job by his own line. So that'll take our score to 14-7. You're watching Hurricane Redskins football on Video Productions, brought to you by Marshall Orthopedics.
National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community.
All right, we're back here at Redskins Stadium. Heath Montgomery fielding the kick. Oh, nice tackle there in the open field by, it is number 21, Peyton Coulter. Nice tackle by that young man in the open field. So Hurricane will take over on their own 30. Actually, they're going to back them up there to their own 29. So 1st and 10. With the Hurricane 29. Bill Tomby has the play. Last offensive series for Hurricane it was a really good series. They did a good job mixing run and pass and marched down the field and got a touchdown from a Jeremiah Riffle run. Or, excuse me, Mondrell Dean run. And the give is to Jeremiah Riffle up the middle there.
Duron's getting up awful slow.
Yeah, he is there, isn't he?
Yep.
Duron Parks, freshman left tackle. Moving a little gingerly there. And they're gonna sub him out. If you're Hurricane, you don't like seeing that. Duron Parks has been a huge part of what Hurricane has been able to do, running the ball this year. They really like to run off that left side, and that's going to really affect what they like to do. Well, Tommy's going to keep it. And he's going to show some running ability there, which he hasn't shown much of this year, but very effective right there. And he's going to run the ball into George Washington territory. Nice play there by the Redskins. So 1st and 10 from the GW 47, and we're ready to snap the ball again. Here we go. Give is Jeremiah Riffle off the left side. Nice run there by Jeremiah. And it's another first down for Hurricane. Ball's going to be spotted at the 37. Hurricane or George Washington 37. Ball snap. Give us a Riffle again off the left side. Let's fight forward. Gain of about 2 there. 2nd and 8 from the George Washington 35. So again, another good start to an offensive series for Hurricane. Snap. So Tommy drives back to pass. He's looking for Tyshawn Dews down the sideline. And ball looks like he got away from Noah there and fell very short.
He took a big hit. Ganem drove the blocker right back, shed him, and
Ganem's
got a big lick kid in there on Bill Tomlin.
Tough task to block 6'4", 275.
290.
290 D lineman. So we got 3rd and 8. Coach Mays doesn't like what he sees, and he's going to call a timeout.
Timeout on the field. Timeout. Hurricane.
So we're going to take a quick break here. You got 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. Hurricane leading George Washington 14-7. You're watching Hurricane Redskins football and video productions brought to you by Marshall Orthopedics.
Please put 4:08 back on the clock.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd.
Okay, we're back here. Coach Mays has got the play into his quarterback. Well, Tommy drops that pass. Little screen out to Lucas Ripito. And he delivered a hit there.
Tell you
I
one
think
thing
he's going to be short of picking up the first down.
Let's take a look at the
replay here.
Likes the contact.
Yes, he does. He showed it right here. Anthony Valentine, the recipient of on the wrong end of that one. And here we go. Tommy gets the snap. The give is the Dean. Oh no, he keeps it. And he's going to pick up the first down. You know, I think
that was nicely executed.
Yeah, I think Coach Mays has done an excellent job. You know, we've talked about how they've moved Mondrell around on defense, and trying to give different looks. And this is something that we haven't seen a lot of this year. Noah running the ball, and this is something different that maybe GW necessarily wasn't prepared for. So another good job by the coaching staff. The give is to Mondrell Dean again, and he's going to drag a defender inside the 10-yard line.
Well, what you gotta realize is Mondrell's going to draw attention. Like on that previous play, when he made the fake to Mondrell, that sucked the defense right in on him.
Yep. Give us the Mondrell Dean again.
That made it that
nice
much
hit
easier.
there by
21
Peyton Coulter again.
He got upended there.
It's going to bring up 3rd and short. 3rd and 1 for Hurricane here from the 9. No, the ball's not the 9. The 6.
6-yard line, yeah. Mondrell's up, wide out down here at the bottom of the screen.
Rivera has joined Tommy in the backfield. The give is to Rivera. Nice block there by Mondrell Dean. And Rivera will pick up the first down and get the Redskin offense to the 1-yard line. 1st and goal from the 1. That was an excellent block out there by Mondrell Dean. Give us to Rivera. And he's not going to get in. So 2nd and goal again. Ball still on the 1-yard line. Within the 1-yard line. Ball's given to Mondrell Dean, and he's in there for his second touchdown of the evening. That'll take our score to 20-7. What a special player he is. I mean, he is. I mean, I arguably the best player I've seen to play for Hurricane High School. And, you know, he is very good.
He may be seeing the best player in the state.
I don't think you're wrong there either. All right, Caleb Johnson is on for the extra point. And the kick is good. That'll take our score 21-7. Let's look at the replay here for the touchdown. And there you go. Mondrell Dean fighting his way in there. It's never really the first person that brings him down.
No.
It's usually second or third.
No.
All right, so we're going to take another break here. The score is 21-7 in Class AAA quarterfinal action here between Hurricane and George Washington. You're watching Hurricane Redskins football on Video Productions, brought to you by Marshall Orthopedics.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
And here we go. We're ready for more action here at Redskins Stadium, Jim McGee Field. Short kick there by Hurricane. Nice tackle there by Elijah Rivera.
On the stop, number 3, Elijah Rivera.
And so George Washington will take over. Let's see what I spotted here. We'll take over at their own 42.
First and 10, George Washington, ball spotted at their own 42-yard line.
All right, George Washington set with Fenwick lining up under center. Valentine deep in the backfield behind Clay Matthews. Nice job there by Hurricane finding the ball.
Also 2 on the play, second down and 12.
So loss of 2 there, second and 12. Fenwick takes the snap. Heavy pressure by Mondrell Dean again. A nice wrap up there by Lucas Ripito. They're going to get back to the line of scrimmage there. Anthony Valentine there on the reception. And so 3rd and 12. And with the trouble they've had blocking Mondrell Dean, this in a situation here where they've got to pick up 12 yards, this could be trouble here for George Washington.
Well, you see his partner in crime was right there to make that tackle, too.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Oh, gosh.
Dead ball. Encroachment on the defense.
That'll move the ball up 5 for Washington. So they'll go from 3rd and 12 to 3rd and 7. Got to stay disciplined here. George Washington going with a 4 wide receiver look. Fenwick gets a snap. Heavy pressure again, but nice throw and nice catch there by George Washington. They're going to pick up the first down there. Another catch by Hayden Hatfield, who's having a nice game so far. First down. So you have him at 3rd and 12, and you give him a little life there with a penalty, and they pick up the first down. I think Fenwick really throws a nice ball.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's some zip on it, and they do a good job. His receivers do a good job collecting the ball. And good team.
You know, he's a left-handed quarterback, and so it surprises me a little bit.
Deep and caught, and there again, there's Hayden Hatfield.
Boy.
Touchdown as time expires there in the first quarter, and that's going to take our score to 21-13. And that's looking like we might be in for a shootout here.
I told you.
It's a great pass there by Abe Fenwick. But, yeah, I think I know where you're going with what you were saying, that he's left-handed, but they've got Ganem there at left tackle.
Exactly.
You would think you would have him at
Maybe
right
the
tackle.
Right tackle would be his
blind side.
But he drops pretty much straight back and squares up. But, yeah, that's exactly where I was going.
Here's Price here to kick the extra point, and got more flags here. Let's hear from the official. What's the call?
Dead ball. False start on the offense.
So false start there by GW. That'll back him up. They'll kick again. Jordan Price was the hero last week for George Washington. He kicked a late field goal to put them over the top against Princeton in their first-round game. So he's going to have his extra point backed up 5 here. Snaps away, ball's down, kick is up, and it is good. So that'll take our score to Hurricane 21, George Washington 14. You'll see this touchdown here on this replay. You know, he got good pressure on him. It's a breakdown in coverage, and nice catch by Hayden Hatfield, who again is having a nice game. So again, score 21-14. You're watching Hurricane Redskin football on Video Productions, brought to you by Marshall Orthopedics.
National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
All right, we're back here at Redskins Stadium, Jim McGee Field, in Class AAA quarterfinal playoff action. Jordan Price ready to kick off to Hurricane. Montgomery is deep to receive. And we're underway here in the second quarter. Nice blocking there for Montgomery. Nice return here. He's going to be forced out around the GW 40. Nice return there.
Well, not a good sign for Hurricanes offense. Deron Parks is off of the trainer's table, but he's sitting there on the bench with a heavy coat.
Yeah, that's something to watch, and it doesn't look like he might not be coming back. Give is to Jeremiah Riffle.
Ball carrier number 9, Jeremiah Riffle.
And he's going to gain.
Stop for the Patriots, number 13, Clayton Matthews.
He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10. Gives Riffle again. Nice blocking on the outside there by Heath Montgomery. Clay Matthews forced him out of bounds. But not before Jeremiah picks up the first down. And Redskin offense back in George Washington territory. 1st and 10 from the GW 45. Here's a replay. See. Yeah. A little late. Here we go. Left side. Nice cut there by Jeremiah Riffle. And he's got to be close for over 2,000 yards on the season.
Yeah.
That's a first down with that run there. Ball's on the, let's see, that is the 34. Excuse me, 33.
First and 10 at George Washington's 33-yard line.
Well, Tommy in the gun. He's got 4 wide receivers. Ball snap. He's going to keep it, run up the middle. Nice run there by Beltombi. And he's going to get to the George Washington 16-yard line. I'm really liking this running we're seeing out of Beltombi this evening.
Mm-hmm.
Mondrell Dean will check in at
Gives them
running
another
back here.
dimension.
Absolutely. Something you got to plan for.
Oh.
And Mondrell Dean slips and falls. He's going to lose about a yard there.
I think he tripped over Villatombi's foot, actually.
There, the little turf monster jumped up and grabbed him.
Yeah.
Dean will stay in the backfield with Beltombi. The give is to Dean. He's going to push the pile forward a little bit. Gain about 4 there. 3rd and 7, actually, so gain of 3. 10 minutes left to play here in the first half.
Oh, thank you.
And a little over-anxious there by George
Dead
Washington
ball.
is going to
encroachment on the defense.
Move Hurricane up 5.
Go from 3rd and 6 to 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. You gotta like your chances here with. Not sure what. Oh, we're trying to reset the play clock here. There we go. All right, Redskins got the play. Mondrell Dean in the backfield. I look for him to get the ball, or at least for them to maybe make people think that he is getting it. Not sure what happened there. We got flags on the play though.
Not either. I don't know.
Dead ball. False start.
False start.
On
Hurricane.
the offense.
Well, we just traded 5 yards. Hardest thing in the world to give away is kindness. It always comes back to you.
Yeah.
You know. You gotta.
Did the ball even snap though?
I didn't see the ball move.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. 3rd and 6 from the GW 12. Well, Tommy gives to Mondrell. He's going to break 1, 2, 3, and fall into the end zone. What a run by Mondrell Dean. What a player. That'll take our score to 27-14 in favor of the Hurricane Redskins.
That's about all I can say. Is
here we go. Here's the replay. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five tackles broken on that run. So with 9 minutes left to play here in the second quarter, Caleb Johnson's on to make the score 28-14. Kick is away, and it is good. So your score here in Class AAA quarterfinal action is Hurricane 28, George Washington 14. You're watching Hurricane Redskins football on Video Productions, brought to you by Marshall Orthopedics.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
When it comes to business, we all have areas of specialty, but there are times when we need guidance. We need someone to come along and show us the most creative and environmentally safe way to navigate our engineering challenges. That's where we come in. CEC stands for Civil and Environmental Consultants. You show us the problem, we'll provide you with the solution. Visit wearecec.com. Big firm capabilities, small firm culture.
All right, we're back here at Redskins Stadium, Jim McGee Field, with our score of Hurricane 28, George Washington 14. Caleb Johnson will handle the kicking duties here.
The Patriots, number 5, Keegan Sack, and number 6, Anthony
Deep
Valentine.
to return the kick for George Washington is number 5, Keegan Sack, and number 6, Anthony Valentine. Last time we kicked it short. You know, typically Caleb's been kicking it through the end zone. I don't know if the cold weather's affecting his leg or what, and there's another short kick trying to keep it away there from Keegan Sack. And so GW will take over at their own, looks like they're going to spot it at their own 29.
Not a good sight down on the Hurricane sidelines, fans. They brought in a cart to take Deron Parks off. So I'd say he's done for the night.
So 1st and 10 from the GW 29. Yeah, hopefully it's nothing too serious. Fenwick fakes the handoff. He's being pressured again by Nate McKay and Jacob Ellis. But he gets the ball off. Nice catch by Anthony Valentine there, who picks up 6. Be 2nd and 4. Excuse me, they're going to spot a little bit short of what I thought, so 2nd and 5. Nice job there by Abe Fenwick to avoid the pressure and get the ball downfield. GW going with a 5-wide look here. Fenwick gets the snap. Passes out to the outside to Hayden Hatfield, who makes the catch. That's going to be close to, looks like we're going to give it to him a 1st down. And Hayden Hatfield continues his strong performance on the evening. And with 8 minutes left here just over 8 minutes left here in the first half, George Washington is moving the ball down the field. 1st and 10 from their own 39. GW again going with a 5-wide look. Ooh, false start there on George Washington.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Number 56.
That'll back them up 5. So going to be 1st and 15 from their own 34. GW another 5-wide look here. Fenwick sends a snap. Nice pass there, but it's going to be dropped by number 5, Keegan Sack. That'll bring up 2nd and 15. Sack was open, just could not bring in the pass.
Cold fingers.
I can sympathize.
I can too.
All right, so 2nd and 15 from the 34. Fenwick has the play. 5-wide look again. It's an empty backfield. Low snap. Fenwick drops back. Gets rid of it quick. Sack makes the catch on that one. And Mondrell Dean is there to make the tackle. Nice hit there by Mondrell Dean. But a good catch there by Keegan Sack. It's going to bring up 3rd and looks like 6. Ball's on the GW 43. Fenwick getting the play from the sideline. Pass. He's got a man open, and he drops it.
Lord.
That was Hunter Giacomo, a 6 foot, 170-pound sophomore. Nice route, nice pass there by GW. Young man Hunter Giacomo just could not bring it in.
He had him beat.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're Hurricane, you're happy with that drop. So Hurricane GW will come on to punt, and that'll be the first punt of the evening. Snaps away. The kick is going to bounce, and it's going to roll, and GW is going to down it at the Hurricane 20. So it'll be 1st and 10, Hurricane from their own 20. So that was our first punt of the evening, folks. It's been a lot of offense, a lot of points. So with 6 minutes, 27 seconds left to play here in the first half. Hurricane will look to add to their 28 points and their lead of 14. All right, here we go. Jeremiah Riffle gets the ball there. He's try to run up the middle there. Going to be stopped. A gain of 1 there, so 2nd and 9.
Jeremiah needs to hold that ball in closer to his body.
Making you a little nervous?
He makes me nervous. He's holding that out there like it's his lunch bucket.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Under 6 minutes to play here. Tommy drops back to pass. Nice route there by Heath Montgomery. That's a little comeback route. That's going to be a 1st down. Yeah, 1st and 10. Hold on here. What's the... I'm not sure what the issue is here. Referee's heading over towards the George Washington sideline.
Well, the chain gang has got marked as 1st down. Now they're moving the change back.
Okay. They're saying they didn't pick up the 1st down. Okay.
Runner was a half yard short.
All right, so 3rd and 1. According to the official, runner was half a yard short. So 3rd and 1. Give his riffle. And he did not get it, I don't believe. Depends where they spot him here.
Well, if they spot the ball where the referee is, and they're probably going to have to measure. That's going to be awful close.
Doesn't look like they're going to measure.
They're moving the chains.
So 1st and 10. Looked awfully close to me, but I'm sure Coach Mays will take it. Give us a riffle again. He will fall forward for a gain of about... There's 4 on that play, so 2nd and 6. Hurricanes kind of slowed down here a little bit. Slowed down with the pace they're playing.
Javon.
We got a stop here by the officials. I'm not sure what the stoppage is. Let's listen here and see what the referee says.
Clock operator, set the clock to 4:56 and get it to run.
All right, so too much time on the clock apparently. So the clock's going to be set to 4:56, and now the clock will run.
GW's line there, number 78, Javon Davis, 6'4", 295.
A big boy.
And number 72, Isaiah Ayers, is 6'3", 275. And then you have Mr. Ganem over there at 6'4", 290. Is that a big enough defensive line for you?
Those some big boys there for high school football. Another short gain there by Jeremiah Riffle, gain of 1. It'll take us to 3rd and 4. Well, Tommy's going to fake the give to Riffle. He's going to keep it, and he's going to gain maybe 1 yard. That's going to bring up 4th and 3. And I believe we're going to see the first punt from Hurricane here on the evening. And it looks like I'm going to be wrong. Coach Mays is going to keep the offense out there. So 4th and 3 from their own 37. This is a big play here.
It is a big play.
A very big play.
Look for a hard count. Right there it is.
Yep.
Right there it is,
yep.
folks.
Great call, Dad. And if you're coach,
dead ball, encroachment on a defense.
If you're Coach Edwards, you
5 yard
are not happy.
No, that's what keeps you up at night, right there.
And
you'll see that over and over and over.
I used to, like I said, I used to coach and teach in the South Hills area, and that will not go over well with Coach Edwards. Look at this play here. Tyshawn Dew's wide open. And he's going to take that into the end zone for a touchdown. Great play there by Hurricane. They caught GW asleep. And, you know, I guess a little disorganized following that penalty and some substitutions. And Tyshawn Dews was left wide open. And he took that into the end zone. You know, he missed last week due to an injury and first game back since not playing last week. And good to see him back out there and nice to get him going. And that takes our score to 34-14. Gabe Johnson on to try to make it 35-14. I think we got a false start here on
dead ball.
Hurricane.
False start.
Let's take a look
25.
at the replay on this touchdown here. And George Washington just not set, and confused. And again, that's that up-tempo.
They didn't even know he was there.
The up-tempo, that speed with the Hurricane, you know, gets lined up. And, you know, I think that played a big role in that. Nice effort by Hatfield to try to save a touchdown. All right, so Hurricane's backed up 5 here. Caleb Johnson will attempt the point after here from a little bit further out. Kick is up, and it's good. That'll take our score to 35-14. In Class AAA quarterfinal action here. We're watching Hurricane Redskins football on Video Productions, brought to you by Marshall Orthopedics.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
All right, we're back here at Redskins Stadium, Jim McGee Field, following that long touchdown catch by Tyshawn Dews. Caleb Johnson's got the ball teed up, and we're ready to go. Look for another short kick to try to keep the ball away there from Keegan Sack. And there you go. Fair catch by George Washington, Hunter Giacomo. And George Washington will take over at around their own 30. Let's see where they spot the ball. Yeah, on their own 29. With 3 minutes and 29 seconds left to play here in the first half. Score is Hurricane 35, George Washington 14.
That clock can't move fast enough for them to get into that locker room at halftime.
Yeah,
it is cold here.
I am sure.
It is cold here, fans.
Fenwick gets a snap. Give us to Valentine. It's going to fall forward there for a yard. So 2nd and 9. Actually, you gained 2 there. So 2nd and 8 from the GW 31.
Second down 9.
That's all right. Dad dropping stuff here in the booth. Fenwick back to snap or back to pass. Pressure by Mondrell Dean, and he's actually going to be hit by his own
flag. Going to be a flag, and
looks like he got hit by his own player.
Intentional grounding on the offense.
Intentional
5
grounding.
yards on the spot of the foul. Lost it down.
Well, that's a big penalty there. Let's watch the replay here. It's going to be 5 yards and loss of down. But look here, Mondrell Dean causing problems again for Mr. Abe Fenwick, and he's going to end up getting ran into by his own guy. Five yards from the spot of the foul and lost it down. That is a huge penalty.
Mm-hmm.
So 3rd and a very long.
Oh, my goodness.
This little screen here. Pass is complete to, I didn't get the number on that receiver there, number 10, Hayden Hatfield. And Hurricanes going to take their 2nd time out of the half. Try to conserve as much clock as they can here in the first half.
Now for the Redskins, number 4, Montreal D. Come out on the field. Come out.
So it's going to be about 4th and 25. The ball's on the 14. They got to get to the 39. So 4th and 25 here.
I walked in before the game with the Dews, some of the family.
Excuse me, the ball's on the 18. So
some of the family from the Dews, and he played at East Bank up when I played at Stonewall.
Oh, okay.
It was a couple of years, so we were both selling some Wolf tickets.
Gotcha. He
back
that
in the
must
day.
be the grandfather.
I don't remember.
The father of the 2 boys that are playing here, LaRon and Tyshawn, he played at South Charleston.
Okay.
TR Dews.
Gotcha.
He was a
It
really
may
fast
very
player.
well have been, but we knew several of the players. And he knew Mr. Gagger, Claude Gagger.
Oh, yeah, very good running back in the 70s in Kanawha Valley that went to Michigan State, right?
Yep.
Yep. Snaps away. We got a flag on the play, so we'll see what that is after this ends here. Ball will be downed by Peyton Coulter. Let's see what the flag is on the play there.
Ball was down by number 21, Peyton Coulter. Flag on the play.
Illegal formation on a kicking team. 5-yard penalty, re-kick.
All right, so legal formation on George Washington. Coach Mays is going to make them re-kick it after they walk off 5 yards here. GW will now be punting from their own end zone. I look for Hurricane to come after this one. That was that snap looked like it was really slow getting back to him. Not a great snap there again, and looks like someone may have got a hand on it, and we got a hand on the ball and also on the kicker there. And so looks like we might have a 3rd punt.
Well, if it was blocked, there's no roughing the kicker, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but you know, we'll see what they call here.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker on a defense. 15-yard penalty, first down.
They're going to say it wasn't tipped. And that is big time because...
Well, Hurricane was going to get the ball.
Yeah, that's going to be
a
first down. So that gives
2:17 left here.
GW a first down. They've got all 3 of their timeouts, 2 minutes, 17 seconds left. I mean, that could be a huge momentum change here.
Yeah.
I mean, I looked like it was tipped to me, but
well,
doesn't matter.
Several players were
doesn't matter what I think
that it was.
Ball snap. Fenwick's got a man loose,
and there it is.
There it is. Looks like a flag on the play. It's going to be defensive pass interference and touchdown. George Washington. Hayden Hatfield having himself an evening. Great pass by Abe Fenwick. So that's going to take our score to 35-20. Man, what a killer that penalty was. Roughing the kicker. Gosh.
Holding on the defense, number 5. Penalty be declined. Touchdown.
You know, if Fenwick gets time to throw the ball, he's gonna hurt you.
He's got a good arm. He's got a good arm.
There's a great play
that's
there.
That's a perfect example of why you play every down like it's the last down.
Yep. So 35-20 in favor of Hurricane. Jordan Price on to attempt the extra point to make it 35-21. And the kick is good. So our score is 35-21 in favor of Hurricane over George Washington in Class AAA football playoff action. You're watching Hurricane Redskins football and video productions brought to you by Marshall Orthopedics.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us. New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Me? All right, we're back here at Redskins Stadium, Jim McGee Field here in Class AAA football playoff action. The score is 35-21 in favor of Hurricane. And my dad was asking me right there before we came back on the air if I was cold, and the answer, Dad, is yes. I am cold. Jordan Price is handling the kickoff duties here. Mondrell Dean is deep to receive. And it's going to be a short kick. LaRon Dews will collect the kick, and he's going to be ran out of bounds, and looks GW is going to be flagged for a late hit there. Let's see if that is indeed what they called.
Dead ball, personal foul on a kicking team. 15 yards from the end of run.
All right, so here we go. 15 yards from the end of the run. That's going to take them out to the GW 45. So Hurricane starting out with 2 minutes left here in GW territory. And this is more than enough time for Hurricane to get those 7 points back. Well, Tony gets the snap, gives the riffle. He's going to fall forward for about 5. Actually, a gain of 4 there. So 2nd and 6. Gives a riffle again. He's going to pick up 3 there, so 3rd and 2. We're under a minute and a half to play here in the first half. Gives a riffle again. Trying to bounce it outside off the left. And he's going to be stopped for no gain. So 4th and 2 here. And we're going to go under a minute to play here in the first half.
And here he comes.
Mondrell Dean will enter the game. It's 4th and 2. GW will get the ball here to start the second half. So this is a big possession here. GW can get the stop. If they go down and score, they've got all 3 timeouts left. I'm shocked he's not trying to stop the clock. As well as they pass the ball.
They're going to call timeout. Yep.
The Hurricane lets the clock run down as much as possible and takes a timeout. Coach Mays is going to talk about it here with his offense here. And you can't take it home with you, so take it.
No. This is a perfect time to run a play action pass too.
Okay.
4th and 2. You got 28 seconds left.
Right.
First half. Fake that to Mondrell. Who do you think that's going to get the ball?
I mean, most people are going to say Mondrell Dean.
Run a streak and a slant.
Be a good time for that seam route that Lucas Ripito seems to get every once a game. Coach Mays giving his last few instructions to the offense, and here we go. 4th and 2, 28.3 seconds left to play here in the first half. Let's see what Coach Mays comes up with here. Tommy gets a snap, fakes the give to Dean. Pass is to Lucas Ripito. And he's going to be forced out of bounds and around the GW 30. Actually, that's going to be the GW 29.
But he got a first down. So
first and 10. Got a first down. Got out of bounds. Clock will stop. So 1st and 10 from the GW 29.
They're going to have to keep the ball on the sidelines or go to the end zone. GW calling
timeout, George Washington. Coach Edwards didn't like something that he was seeing out there. All right, so 35-21. Let's see if I can get some scores here during this timeout. So currently in the second quarter, Parkersburg South is up 48-0 on Musselman. So the winner of this game will get Parkersburg South. And it's looking like whoever wins this game is going to be making the trip up 77 to Parkersburg South Erickson All Sports Facility with a score of 48-0 there in the second quarter. That's the only other game in AAA action tonight. At halftime in AA, our Putnam County rivals Winfield are in a dogfight with Herbert Hoover, 7-7 at the half. Also in AA, Independence is up 12-0 over Fairmont Senior at the half. And then in single A, James Monroe is up 28-6 over Greenbrier West. The Fighting Fitzwaters are down 22 at the half to James Monroe.
That's all right.
Here we go. Noah Veltombi's in the gun here. Empty backfield. 1st and 10, 23 seconds left. He's being flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to be sacked by Clay Matthews. That's Clay Matthews' 5th sack on the season. And
he's going to do it for the first time.
I believe that Coach Mays is going to let the clock run out and go into halftime up 14. Nice job there by the George Washington defense. That was number 51, Christian Valentine, on the initial pressure. And then Veltombi was eventually brought down by number 13, Clay Matthews. So our score here at halftime is Hurricane 35, George Washington 21, in Class AAA quarterfinal playoff action. You're watching Hurricane Redskins football and video productions, brought to you by Marshall Orthopedics.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
When it comes to business, we all have areas of specialty, but there are times when we need guidance. We need someone to come along and show us the most creative and environmentally safe way to navigate our engineering challenges. That's where we come in. CEC stands for Civil and Environmental Consultants. You show us the problem, we'll provide you with the solution. Visit wearecec.com. Big firm capabilities, small firm culture.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Unlock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatcity.com.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
When it comes to business, we all have areas of specialty, but there are times when we need guidance. We need someone to come along and show us the most creative and environmentally safe way to navigate our engineering challenges. That's where we come in. CEC stands for Civil and Environmental Consultants. You show us the problem, we'll provide you with the solution. Visit wearecec.com. Big firm capabilities, small firm culture.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Unlock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatcity.com.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us. New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
When it comes to business, we all have areas of specialty, but there are times when we need guidance. We need someone to come along and show us the most creative and environmentally safe way to navigate our engineering challenges. That's where we come in. CEC stands for Civil and Environmental Consultants. You show us the problem, we'll provide you with the solution. Visit wearecec.com. Big firm capabilities, small firm culture.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
Unlock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatcity.com.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us. New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us. New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us. New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
All right, we're back here at Redskins Stadium. Folks, I'm ashamed to admit that we could no longer brave the elements. We have closed our window and cranked the heat up and no longer are roughing it.
Proof that even a blind hog finds an acorn every now and then.
I'm not sure what that means.
That means we smartened up. That's what it means.
But I am willing to admit when we are no longer roughing it, and we are no longer roughing it. And it feels nice and warm in here, and I can feel my hands and starting to get feeling back in my toes.
Yeah.
And
Now you can make fun of us.
yeah, so you can call us soft if you want, but we are warm and comfortable. So score is 35-21, and it's been a pretty high-scoring half, and it's been a very competitive half. You know, the difference for me has been between the two teams really Montrell Dean. You know, the first three touchdowns, he scored a rushing touchdown. Second touchdown was caused. He gave heavy pressure onto Abe Fenwick and forced him into a bad throw, which led to a Lucas Rippetoe interception return for a touchdown. And then the third touchdown, he ran it in. So, you know, he's been a big force in this game. But GW is hanging right in there. You know, Fenwick has proven to have a very good arm, and he's been pretty accurate. And he's developed a nice chemistry here with Hatfield this game. And, I mean, you know, they've had a good chemistry all year. I mean, Hatfield's the leading receiver, but Hatfield's having a heck of a game. And anytime Fenwick has had time, anytime the GW line has given him time and Hurricane has not been able to get a lot of pressure on him, he is delivered. And I look for it to be another good competitive half. And I don't think either one of these teams want to not be practicing on Thanksgiving next week. I think each one of these teams want to be spending Thanksgiving Day at the football field, and they're going to be battling it out here in the second half to see who will be practicing for a chance to go to Wheeling.
Yeah. Well, we got a shout out from our good friend Dr. Lenny Fichter from all the way down in Panama City, Florida.
Okay.
So you know they're warm and toasty down there, but they're listening to us broadcast this game.
Excuse me. Lenny's stepson played here, correct?
He did. Went on and played at Robert Morris University. Did quite well. We have no report on Deron Parks, but he is not back out on the field here for the second half. Wish the best for that young man.
All right, I think I've got it together now. Sorry. I've been battling a cold all week and got a little choked up there. Yeah, Nick Schertzinger was Dr. Fichter's stepson. He was went and kicked and punted, or just punted at Robert Morris?
I think he did a little bit of both.
Okay.
But he was the primary punter.
believe we have a former Redskin up at Robert Morris, or no, he's at Duquesne, the youngest, Cooper. All right, so we're underway here in the second half. Caleb Johnson will kick off here. Kick is away. Another short kick. Fair caught there by Hunter Giacomo. Excuse me. I apologize. Garrett, our producer here, is trying to nurse me back to health. Will pat me on the back here. Hopefully I can. Yeah.
That's right.
It went from being freezing cold to really hot in here. Maybe messing with me. All right, so GW will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line. Snaps away. Fimmick has time. Nice catch there by Anthony Valentine, and he's off the races. Tyshawn Dews is going to try to take him down, and he will save a touchdown. Nice touchdown-saving tackle there by Tyshawn Dews, but not before Anthony Valentine gets there to the Hurricane 5. The catch was, we'll take a look at the replay, but he makes such a nice catch. It's almost like Hurricane just stops in shock that he made that play. But you'll see this nice one-handed catch here by Mr. Valentine. And you see the Hurricane players kind of just stop and like, well, did he really just catch that? And then Tyshawn Dews makes a nice effort to track him down and stop a touchdown there.
That was a nicely thrown ball.
Yeah.
That was placed strategically right in there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it shows you that they've got more than one receiver.
So 1st and goal from the Hurricane 6. Give is to Anthony Valentine. And we're going to move the pile forward a little bit. And that's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the, looks like the 3, Hurricane 3.
Well, we told you right from the get-go.
Oh, no, excuse me. They're about the 1.5. So 2nd and goal from the 1.5, and I think GW is trying to punch the ball in the end zone here. Give us to Valentine again, and he's going to be stopped for a loss. Nice effort there by the Hurricane defense.
Yep.
That's going to bring up 3rd and goal. Looks like the ball will be spotted at the Hurricane 4. It's a 3rd and goal from the 4. Low snap. Fimmick stumbles, but he is going to take it into the end zone, and that'll take our score to 35-27, still in favor of Hurricane, but GW closing that gap. A nice run there by Abe Fimmick.
I don't guess that ball touched the ground.
It was
awful close.
It was close. Let's look at the replay here. It's a little bit, yep.
It was close, but it didn't touch it.
Jordan Price on to attempt the extra point. Snapped away, and the kick is good. And that'll take our score to 35-28 in favor of Hurricane. You're watching Hurricane Redskins football and video productions, brought to you by Marshall Orthopedics.
An injury at any age can be a game changer. But with walk-in clinics Monday through Saturday, the Marshall Sports Medicine Institute is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Sports Medicine Institute takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
When it comes to business, we all have areas of specialty, but there are times when we need guidance. We need someone to come along and show us the most creative and environmentally safe way to navigate our engineering challenges. That's where we come in. CEC stands for Civil and Environmental Consultants. You show us the problem, we'll provide you with the solution. Visit wearecec.com. Big firm capabilities, small firm culture.
All right, we're back here at Redskins Stadium, Jim McGee Field. Your score is Hurricane 35, George Washington 28, with 10 minutes, 37 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. A nice little drive there by George Washington to bring this score to make this score a one-touchdown game. And that kick will go into the end zone for a touchback. So Hurricane will take over at their own 20. 1st and 10. All right, so let's see what Coach Mays has here for the Hurricane offense. Beltrami will be joined in the backfield by Jeremiah Riffle. He's got 3 wide receivers to his right, 1 up top to his left. Gets a snap. Quick throw out to Bryson Morrell. Bobbles the ball initially. And so that's going to be pass for a loss. So 2nd and 11. You know, we were talking about Nick Schertzinger earlier. Bryson Morrell is, I believe, Nick's cousin.
Okay.
So another little connection there to Dr. Fichter. Snap, fakes the ball to Riffle. Nice pass there to Heath Montgomery. And that's going to be dropped. And just like that, we're looking at 3rd and 11. So 3rd and 11 from the Hurricane 19.
Well, we said at the beginning of the game that this could be an entirely different game than
Yeah,
what we saw the first time around.
You know,
so far it has been.
GW, I did not think that score
was indicative
of how good they are.
I agree.
We go. Pass for Heath Montgomery. It's going to fall short, and that's going to bring up 4th and 11, and the Hurricane punt unit will come on the field. And if you're Coach Edwards, you got to like how this this half has started for GW. A quick 3 and out. Followed a nice drive for a touchdown there by GW. And momentum and things are definitely going in George Washington's favor right now. Lucas Roberto is back to punt. Anthony Valentine will handle the return duties here. Looks like we've got a flag on the field by the officials here. So let's see what the call is.
Dead ball, substitution infraction on the defense.
Whew. All right, so it's a substitution infraction against George Washington. That'll move Hurricane up 5 yards, make it 4th and 6. Anthony Valentine again is deep to return.
They're coming.
They're coming for it, and they almost get it.
There's the flag, 1st down.
Big penalty there coming. That's going to be a roughing the kicker penalty, and that's going to be huge.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker on the defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
And just like in the first half, I believe that roughing the kicker penalty really swung things in favor of GW. Let's see if Hurricane can capitalize on this gift here from the George Washington defense and see if they can try to turn things around. All right, so 1st and 10 from the GW 30 or Hurricane 39, and the give is to Mondrell Dean, and Mondrell Dean's going to absorb a blow there from Hayden Hatfield and keep going. And Mondrell Dean's going to get to the GW 25 on that run. So a nice run by that young man. See that he takes that hit from Hayden Hatfield and more than handles his own with it. Bad snap there. The Redskin offense, that's going to result in a loss of about 7. It's going to bring up 2nd and 17. And I don't know, about 5. Sorry. So 2nd and 15. Not what you want after a nice play there by Mondrell Dean. But look here. Oh, man.
Oh, my
We
goodness.
had a receiver there. LaRon Dews open, and he just could not find the ball and could not make the catch. So a nice play and a good opportunity. Unfortunately, cannot capitalize on it. So 3rd and 16 from the GW 30. Screen pass to Jeremiah Riffle. Got some nice blocking. And he drags the defender forward. And he's going to get inside the GW 20. Looks like they're going to spot him at about the George Washington 19.
Going to be about fourth and
4. Coach Mays signals in the play to Beltombi. Snap. Passes to Montgomery. And he's going to pick up the first down. Great play.
Great play. Used
nice
his
throw,
body.
great catch.
Used his body well.
Yeah, Heath really ran that route well tonight. Snap to give is Jeremiah Riffle off the right side. We got another flag on the play here.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like this might be holding.
That or a chop block.
Block below the waist. Number 1 on the offense. 15 yards from the spot of the foul.
So that hurts.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
15-yard penalty from the spot. So first and a long way to go.
Yeah. Next county.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Almost a really nice catch there by LaRon Dews. Although I believe he had caught that ball, Hayden Hatfield was going to lay the lumber on him there.
We're going to get a flag on this play.
GW
keep running.
GW couldn't get their man off the field in time.
They must have stopped the play.
No, I think they called a timeout. They called a timeout, I guess, before the flag was thrown, before the ball was snapped. So we'll take a quick break here. You're watching Hurricane Redskins football and video productions, brought to you by Marshall Orthopedics.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
All right, so we're back here, 2nd and 25. Well, Tommy fakes the snap, or the give to Mondrell Dean, and Elijah, Noah Velatombi with a nice run there. It looks like a sure loss. He shuds the tackle and gains.
About 3rd and 18, something.
Mm-hmm. Gains about 9 there, so 3rd and 16. Fakes the Dean again. Passes the riffle. Passes the Ripito. And they're going to say it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down. And looks like Coach Mays is going to attempt a field goal here. Ball's on the 20. So you're looking at a 37-yard field goal here for the senior Caleb Johnson in his first year of kicking football. Caleb is a former soccer player. A little too slow in getting that getting our kicking unit out there, having to burn a timeout. Hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt us. So in playoff action here, Musselman is on the board now. That's good news for Musselman. Bad news is Parkersburg South has 55. So Parkersburg South is up 55-7 over the Appleman from Musselman High School. So Parkersburg South will be hosting a game next week. Against who? We're not sure yet. All right, Hurricane is not going to go for the field goal here. They're going to go for it. They're coming out with an empty look, so 5 wide. GW looks like a little unorganized against this. And he finds Mondrell Dean, but they're going to say he was out of bounds. He caught the ball, but was not able to stay in bounds with it. Great effort by Bill Tomby and Mondrell Dean there, but it's going to be ruled incomplete. So GW will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20. Let's see what Coach Edwards and the Patriots have on this drive here. The Redskins need to really tighten up in the secondary here. They've allowed multiple long plays, and we talked earlier before the game about we got to limit those big plays. And the GW line has done a much better job at giving Fenwick lots of time, and he's not facing as much pressure as he did earlier in the game, and he is starting to pick the secondary of Hurricane apart. And another huge gain there by the Patriots.
The offensive line gave him plenty of time.
Plenty of time, and a breakdown in coverage there. Valentine is wide open in the middle of the field, and so GW just like that is deep inside of Hurricane territory, and looking like they are going to put some more points up on the board here. Possibly tie this game up. Fenwick gets a snap. It's going to be a run. Design run play there for Fenwick. And he's going to be just short of the first down. We're going to bring up 2nd and 2. Fenwick's got the play. He's going to be joined in the backfield by Anthony Valentine on this play. Give is to Valentine, and he'll be brought down by a host of Redskins there. Nate McKay and Lucas Ripito in on that stop. Bring up 3rd and 2 again, I believe. Another 3rd and 1. Big play here. Although I would think that if they do not get it, they'll probably go for it on 4th. Give us a Valentine again. It's going to be close, depending on where the spot is. And they got it. They picked it up. So first and 10 from the Hurricane 15.
Look for Mr. Hatfield right down here.
It's been the Hatfield-Valentine show. That's for sure. And there it is.
There it is.
And we got a flag. It's like pass interference.
It's on offense.
And they called offensive pass interference. Okay.
Pass interference on the offense, number 10.
Well, you were right, Dad, that they went to Hatfield there, and he got a little aggressive and fighting for position and drew the flag for offensive pass interference.
Well, you can see him putting his hands right there trying to push him on through.
And referee right there, so easy call there for the official. So that's going to make it 1st and 25 from the Hurricane 30. And Hurricane really needed that, in my opinion. Kind of cooled the jets here of the GW offense, and we need another big play here. We need to start getting some pressure here on Fenwick. Oh, he had a man just a little too far out of his reach. That was number 4, Gunnar Flores. So 2nd and 25 from the Hurricane 30.
Notice the Hurricane is cheating up.
Uh-huh.
I'm not
Fenwick
sure
drops
I
back.
would do that.
He steps up into the pocket. He's got nothing. He's going to take off and run.
Oh, my
Fenwick
goodness.
showing some athleticism there. Mondrell Dean there on the tackle. You know, Fenwick I've not really seen run too much. He runs the ball well.
Mr. Montgomery had some ill intentions right there on that play.
he was looking to hit somebody. Fenwick looks to the sidelines to get the play. They're going to go with an empty backfield, so 5 wide. Fenwick gets a snap, drops back, facing some pressure. He's going to throw to the end zone, and it's going to be caught by Hayden Hatfield. What an effort by Abe Fenwick to get the pass off, and nice catch there by Hayden Hatfield.
Holding on the offense, number 73.
Had a hold there by number 73 from GW.
Yeah,
that's going to back up the offense, and
Braden Lude.
Man, that's going to take, let's take a look at the replay here, but that's going to take 6 points off the board there for GW, and that's a killer. And he takes him down to the ground. Yep, that's a good call. I didn't see the flag.
Well, they're back all the way to the 42 now. No, the 30. I'm sorry.
37.
37.
Yep. So 3rd and 32. Ball's on 37. GW going empty again. And looking for Hatfield again.
And there's a flag.
Another flag. And I believe that's going to be defensive
pass interference. Right there is what that is.
Hayden Hatfield has been a problem all night for Hurricane. And
pass interference on the defense. Number 1. 15 yards from the previous spot. Replay 3rd down.
So goes from 3rd and 32 to 3rd and 17.
If I were playing against Mr. Hatfield, I'd be giving him a step. I mean, how many times have you seen him go to him for a little 3, 4, 5 yard pass?
Well, especially with it being 3rd and 32.
Exactly.
Just keep everything in front of you,
exactly.
you know. And all right, Fenwick again, empty backfield, and nice big Nate McKay there on the sack.
Big Nate's eating,
and he's a little excited, a little fired up. I hear you, big boy. And great play there by Nate, and that's just what you need if you're that Hurricane defense. I mean, Fenwick having himself a great game, and you've got to get some pressure, got to get some licks on him, and that was nice there by Nate McKay. You see them twist there up front, and their stunts.
Oh, boy.
There you go, brings them down. Nice play. Yeah, I mean, the GW line had been doing really well. And looks like GW is going to go for this. You know, kind of in that weird area. You know, it's a 31-yard line.
31 yard.
Maybe a little too short to punt. And looks like Coach Edwards is going to talk this one over. He maybe rethink this, or, you know, it's 4th and 26.
Well, they're not going to kick a field goal here, 48-yard field goal. Not too many high school kids going to hit a 48-yard field goal.
Well, maybe.
And
you know, I don't know if they've got a Tim McCutcheon, our only two-time first-team All-Stater here from Hurricane High. But, you know, I know the Price kid, like I said, kicked the game winner last week against Princeton. You know, it doesn't, you know, playoffs, game winner, that's a lot of pressure there. So, I don't know. We'll see what they do here. I guess you could always maybe do a, you know, have Fenwick come out there and then maybe have him do a, you know, a little squib kick or, you know,
I mean,
quick kick.
You can send everybody down, throw the ball up in the air, you know, and see what happens.
Yeah.
If we intercept
throw
the ball,
it to the end zone, yeah.
Well, you know, last thing we want one of our kids to do is to intercept the ball down there on the 2-yard line.
Yeah.
So they're probably telling them to say, if you get a chance, you bet the ball down.
Yeah.
We take it over on the 30.
Well,
31.
We're going to find out here shortly. GW offense is back out on the field. Looks like they're going to have Clay Matthews back in the backfield to give an extra blocker to help give Fenwick more time. Here we go. Lots of pressure on Fenwick. He can break free. He's looking for Valentine. And Valentine catches the ball, but he's going to be out of bounds. So we dodge a bullet there. Turnover on downs. Nice effort there by Fenwick and Valentine, but it's just going to, you know, not be enough. Unfortunately, Valentine for GW was out of bounds, and if you're Hurricane, you're happy to see that. And here we go. You can see again. Watch the replay. He's going to catch it, and he's just not going to get a foot down in bounds. It was close, very close. Nice effort by that young man, but he ran out of real estate. So 1st and 10. From the GW 31. Well, Tommy's got the play. Snap. The give is to Riffle. Off the left side. The middle. And looks like the ball came out there. And it was recovered by number 75, Owen Duffy. So good job there by Owen. And, you know, that goes back to what you've talked about with, you know, Riffle carrying that ball loose. He's got to tighten up his ball security. Gives Mondrell Dean.
Oh.
Looks that's going to be
that looked like a face mask.
or
I see
horse
some laundry
collar,
on the ground over there. Yeah, that was a face mask.
Hurricane's
got to do something with this drive here.
Face mask on a defense. 5 yards from the end of run.
Yep. So that'll make it 2nd and short. Or no, they're going to go ahead and give him first down. Yep, so it was enough for a first down. Yeah, I agree with you, Dad. Hurricane really needs some points here and really needs to change the
momentum.
You can just feel the momentum is in GW's favor right now.
Yep.
And Bill Tommy looking over to the sidelines, trying to get the play. And he has it. Here we go. He's got 4 wide receivers, 2 to the left, 2 to his right. The give is to Mondrell Dean. Mondrell Dean's going to break a couple tackles, and he is not going to go down. And he is going to.
Gosh, are you kidding me?
I believe. No, he's going to be. Take this to the end zone. Holy cow. What a run by Mondrell Dean.
Mike.
Folks,
oh, my gosh.
We will get the replay for that, but wow, what a play.
No.
I mean, that young man would not be denied. What an incredible run.
You might just see this on Sports Center.
I mean, I know Metro News does a top 10 each week, and Mr. Persinger, get this on there. I don't know if it's you that does it or who does there at Metro News, but that needs to be on there. All right, so Caleb Johnson is on to attempt the extra point. Snap is away. Kick is good.
Hey, just put it on my back.
Here we go.
Put it on my back.
Here we go.
Watch this.
Snap, and I mean 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow. I mean, what an effort. And then shrugs off 2 more guys there to get in the end zone. What a play by Mondrell Dean.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, excellent.
I know. It's hard to find words, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I've seen a lot of football here at Hurricane, and you know, I go back to when I saw Randy Moss play here, and they kicked it off to him, and he ran it back for a touchdown, and they called it back for a hold.
Yeah.
He kicked it off to him again, and he ran it back. That was one of the most impressive things I've seen here. And I would put this, maybe right behind that. It's up there.
Oh, listen,
that was impressive.
Shamefully, I have to admit, I heard people talk about Randy Moss this, Randy Moss that, and I said, well, I played with and against a lot of good players. He's pretty good.
Right.
And little did I know.
You were eating those words.
Oh, my gosh, yes, you better believe it.
All right, so that takes our score 42-28 in favor of Hurricane with 1:57 left to play here in the third quarter.
There'll be people talking about that run for a long time.
Yeah, it was something to see. Another short kick to Hunter Giacomo, and GW will take over at their own 25.
Well, and it couldn't have happened at a more needed time either.
Yeah, I mean, if that can't fire you up, seeing one of your leaders giving that kind of effort and doing that for the team, and you know what? Something else I liked, number 66, Alex Miller, who's come into the game, plays sparingly, but he's Deron Parks' replacement here.
Right.
And he was out running down the field as an O-lineman trying to help lead Mondrell to the end zone. I thought that was nice to see there.
Yeah.
Nice move there by number 5, Keegan Sack. Picking up the first down, and he's fighting there as well.
He's not wanting to go down either.
No, sir.
Hey, both of these teams want to advance.
Yeah.
Like I said right at the very beginning, tonight's the night. This is it.
Yeah.
And
there's no tomorrow.
There's no tomorrow. So
that's going to be 1st and 10 after a nice effort there by Keegan Sack. 1st and 10 from the 50, or no, just inside the 50. So they're in Hurricane territory. 1st and 10 from the Hurricane 49. Empty backfield again for the Patriots. A little bit of a low snap. Pressure, ball loose.
Ball on the ground.
And Ripito is on it. I believe that was Jacob Ellis that forced the fumble. And Jacob Ellis, another senior that's having a great season. And then, of course, I feel like Lucas should change his name to Johnny because he always seems to be Johnny on the spot, right place, right time. And here we go. Look at the replay. And you'll see here, Fenwick tries to step up through the pocket, and that is Jacob Ellis that knocks it loose. Khalil Ramey tries to fall on it, and then Lucas Ripito does. And another huge play, a momentum swing in favor of Hurricane.
Turnovers.
And Hurricane will take over at the GW 44.
Saw Big Nate limping a little bit. I hope it's just a cramp.
Yeah. It might just be a Charlie horse or something like that, in this cold weather. I wouldn't imagine he's cramping up too much in this cold.
Yeah, he's down there chugging a bottle of water.
And that give is to Jeremiah Riffle for a loss. Nice stop there by Lath Ganem for GW. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 11. So, you're seeing some senior leaders step up and make some big plays when Hurricane really needed them. 2nd and 11 from 46. And Veltomi's going to pull that, fake to give to Riffle, and he's going to get the first down and then some.
We'll have to check the stats and see. This has got to be the most rushing yardage Veltomi's had all year, isn't it?
Yes, for sure. Yeah. Uh-huh. I mean, we've not seen this element of his game all year. And it's been a nice addition. So 1st and 10 from the GW 26.
Clock ticking away here.
And Coach May's in no hurry. He's going to take this down to the very end of the third quarter here. Close to it. Snap, give his riffle off the right side.
Hold on to that ball.
They'll be forced out of bounds. I think it might have been a loss there.
That's into the third quarter.
So that's going to bring up 3rd down when we come back. Looks like about 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12. You're watching Hurricane Redskins football on Video Productions, brought to you by Marshall Orthopedics.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
An injury at any age can be a game changer, but Marshall Orthopedics, the area's only comprehensive sports medicine practice, is ready to get you off the bench and back in the game. Marshall Orthopedics takes care of the herd. Let us take care of you.
All right, we're welcome back here to Redskins Stadium, Jim McGee Field. Start of the fourth quarter with your score: Hurricane 42, George Washington 28. Hurricane is in GW territory. 2nd and 11. With a pitch there, Jeremiah Riffle, and with that run, he's in. That's going to bring up 1st and goal for Hurricane, and that is going to put Jeremiah Riffle over the 2,000-yard mark on the season. What a great year that young man has had.
It's
1st and goal from the 4, and he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane. That'll take our score to 48-28. So 48-28 in favor of Hurricane. Caleb Johnson on to attempt the extra point. And as our buddy Jack Withrow just said, the momentum is back in favor of Hurricane here.
I would concur.
Mm-hmm. The kick is up, and it is good. So our score is now 49-28 in favor of Hurricane with 11 minutes, 47 seconds left to play here in the ball game. And let's take a look at this touchdown again here on the replay. Nice blocking by Hurricane and good effort there by Jeremiah.
Well, I've been watching Hurricane football for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is, I can't think of a team. Now, there have been some great players come out of Hurricane High School. You got Doc Holliday and Steve Dunlap.
Yep, both W.
Steve Lewis.
Uh-huh. Steve Lewis held the W receiving records
he did for a long time. For a long time. You had Bob Gibson.
Okay.
And Andy Holliday.
Yep.
From here.
The Hudson brothers.
Phil Brown, Hudson brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been some great football talent come out of here. All, the Cooper boys.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
All the Cooper boys, good players. Like I said, they got one at Duquesne right now, I believe.
Yeah. But I'll tell you, when you just a 2,000-yard rusher.
Yep.
And then you're talking about Mondrell.
Mm-hmm. Who's, a great player too. It's a very talented team.
And the defense, all the kids on the defense. Everybody's contributing.
All right, they're not going to fair catch this one. Giacomo's going to look to return it. And he's going to be brought down by number 8, Stanton Hill. Some shoving here. You don't want to see anything, nothing stupid here and get a penalty. And, there goes the flag up. So I'm not sure who this is going to be on. Looks like, there were might be offsetting, or I'm not sure.
Well, I think the GW player didn't want to go down, and the Hurricane player decided he was going to put him down.
Yeah, you're dealing with possibly, you're talking about kids' last game. And
Dead ball, personal foul, this way. Dead ball, personal foul, this way. Going to offset.
Okay.
That's good.
I think that might be the first time I've ever heard a referee say that, though. Dead ball this way, dead ball this way.
Well, yeah, that's right.
Anyway, I think that's a fair call there.
I think I'm okay with that call.
Both teams had some guys down there pushing and shoving, and that you're going to have that in a game like this.
Well, it's a spirited.
Yeah. All right, so 1st and 10 from the GW 30. And Fenwick's pass is going to fall short of its intended receiver, Hayden Hatfield. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 10. From the GW 30. And if you're George Washington, you really need points here. This is a crucial drive here for George Washington and crucial drive for Hurricane. If we're trying to salt this game away, you need to get a stop here on this drive. Khalil Ramey coming through. Oh, nice play there by Lucas Ripito.
Great play. He
really broke well on the ball.
He smelled that out.
Yeah, what a player he is. And, he does it both sides of the ball as well.
Sure does.
Offensively, defensively, great linebacker in Lucas Ripito. Like we said, we could go on and on. There's been tons of players contributing to this season.
Absolutely.
Khalil Ramey with great pressure right there, and Lucas Ripito right there to make a great tackle. So 3rd and 10 from the 30. We're under 11 minutes to play here in the game. Fenwick steps and delivers, and the ball is going to bounce off the hands of, I believe that was number 5, Keegan Sack. It's going to bring up 4th and 10, and GW is going to have to punt. So what you wanted there if you were Hurricane defense is getting a stop.
Jacob Ellis and Big Nate and McKay, they have held down that middle of that
the interior of the line. They've done a great job
all season long.
Absolutely.
And there's enough accolades to go around for all of them.
Sure.
Every one of them.
That's why it's a team game, and it's been a total team effort all year, I believe. Kicks away. It's going to fall short, take a GW bounce. And it's going to roll to the Hurricane 34. So Hurricane will take over 1st and 10 from the 34. All right, so we'll see what Coach Mays has here. I look for a much slower tempo out of the Hurricane offense.
You can bet.
I expect them to be more deliberate in what they're doing. I expect to see a lot more heavy dose of
patience.
Well, just running of Riffle, Rivera, and Dean. Keep that clock moving. And we're going to have a pass to Rivera. Nice blocking out on the outside by Tyshawn Dews and Lucas Ripito. Rivera a little anxious to get the ball back to the official. I'm not so sure we want to be going that fast, but here we go. Maybe we do. The give is Jeremiah Riff off the left side, and he's going to drag the defender, Clay Matthews, with him for a few yards. That was a heck of a run by Jeremiah. He lifted the defender up off his feet as the ball carrier.
Well, there's an old saying:
1st and 10.
You don't protect the lead.
Yeah. 1st and 10 from the GW 40. Veltami's going to make a nice pass and catch there to Tyshawn Dews. What a pass there by Veltami with a defender hanging off of him. Makes a nice pass to Tyshawn Dews. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down, so 2nd and 2. And Hurricane is full go here. They've got their foot still on the gas pedal. And Jeremiah will pick up the 1st down. And you know what? Honestly, that's with the way GW's been scoring quickly and their big play capability, it's actually really not a bad strategy and not a bad way of thinking about, hey, even though we're up 21, GW can go bang, 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 and be right back in this. So we need to.
I mean, they've shown that they can hit some big passes.
Right. Tommy gets a snap. Looks like they were trying to set up a pitch play there to Riffle that never really materialized. Some scores around the state here in playoff action. Again, Parkbrook South is up comfortably 58-7 over Musselman in the fourth quarter. Winfield has taken the lead. They were down 20-7. Winfield is now up 26-20 over Herbert Hoover in the fourth quarter. Not sure how much time's left to play. Independence defeated Fairmont Senior 42-7. So Independence is looking like they might be the real deal there in AA. Here we go. Tommy gets a snap, fakes the give to Riffle. He's going to keep it. He's going to scramble off the left side, and he's going to
be pretty
close to picking up that first down, depending on where they spot him. Looks like they're going to spot him just short of the first down marker.
Yeah, 3rd and a long one.
Yep. So 3rd and 1, and we're at 8.5 minutes left to play here in the game. Now looking like we're going to milk some clock here. Third and 1 from the GW 20. Give his Riffle again. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And he's going to be forced out at around the GW 8. All right, so in the Winfield game, there's 1:13 left in the game. Herbert Hoover is driving inside of Winfield territory, down 26-20. Well, Tommy gives the ball to Riffle. Riffle's fighting for yardage. He's going to get about the 5.
Smart use of the clock here.
Absolutely. 2nd and goal. Ball's on the 5. And, you get 40 seconds each play.
Yep.
Take them.
Absolutely. Even if you go 4th and goal and you don't get it, you still leave
and
GW
you
down
got
there
the field
on the
position.
1-2 yard line.
Yeah. Inside 10 seconds here on the play clock. Here we go. And
smart play.
Yeah, smart play. You're outside the box there. And we got a flag on the far side of the field.
Boy, that was a late flag.
I'm not sure. Maybe some words were exchanged between some players over there or what.
Ineligible downfield, number 75.
So we had a ineligible receiver downfield for a Hurricane. So we'll back him up a little bit.
Well, I'm not sure how that ball's on the 5 yard line. He's in the end zone.
So 2nd and 11 from balls with 11. Well, 2nd and goal. Balls with the 11. Send a man in motion. Tosses to Rivera, and he is into the end zone. And that'll take the score to 55-28, and that should just about do it. Well, I don't know. There's still a lot of time. GW's big play capability, but I would like to think that should, finish this thing off here.
Let's see what happens on the extra point. And
So,
I'll give you my opinion after that.
All right. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. So Caleb Johnson on to make it 56-28. Snaps away, ball's down, kick is good. And that'll take our score to 56-28 in favor of Hurricane here in AAA quarterfinal playoff action. And if Hurricane is able to hold on here and win this game, this will be the furthest Hurricane has ever advanced in the playoffs. So what an accomplishment that would be for Coach Mays and these seniors and this team and the school and community if they're able to accomplish that. So in the Winfield Hoover game, Hoover is inside the Winfield 30 with 20 seconds left. They're actually now they're inside the 5-yard line with 20 seconds left. Down 6 against Winfield. So that's a heck of a game going on down in the other part of the county here. All right, Caleb Johnson has the ball teed up here. Deep to return are Anthony Valentine and Keegan Sack, but I look for Caleb Johnson to pooch this one over to Hunter Giacomo. And he's going to fair catch it at about the GW 20. And that is where they are going to spot them. So 1st and 10, GW at their own 20. All right, and you know, if you're Hurricane here, what are you telling your defense, Dan?
Well, you want to keep. I mean, you want to stay honest,
right?
You know, you want to keep them. You want to make it easy on them,
right?
And
GW is going to elect to keep the ball on the ground there.
You've got
which,
28-point spread,
yeah,
and so you can play a little bit soft, but there's a lot of pride that takes over from a defense.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Every defense wants to pitch a shutout.
Right.
And so, but, you know, just don't do anything stupid. Don't, do anything that's going to cost you the next game.
And in the Hoover-Winfield game, Hoover just threw a touchdown pass with 2 seconds left to tie the ball game. So pinning an extra point, looks like Hoover could take down Winfield here. And we got a long pass here. Nice defense here by Heath Montgomery. And pass interference on Heath. Pass was intended for Hayden Hatfield. Herbert Hoover will looking to kick an extra point here to win the game. Here we go.
We have multiple fouls on the defense.
Okay.
Holding. Number 1 defense, that penalty declined. Pass interference, number 1 defense, that penalty accepted.
All right, so pass interference on the Redskins, and that will move the ball up. And again, in playoff action, the extra point was good for Hoover. They take a 1-point lead with 2 seconds left. And pending a miracle by Winfield, looks like the Generals' season will come to an end. Toss to Keegan Sack here. He's going to reverse course and go the other side of the field. A nice tackle there by Heath Montgomery.
He's going nowhere.
He gets back, a lot of effort, but he's going to just get back to about the line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
So to further address your question earlier, what do you tell your defense? You tell your defense to do just that.
Yeah.
Play. Continue to play.
Continue to play. Keep things in front of you.
That's right. But play smart. Don't do anything stupid. You don't want to get some kind of a penalty or something that keeps you from playing in the next game.
Right.
Don't want to get hurt.
Give us a sack. He's going to be brought down. And nice thing about this is the clock will keep rolling. And again, you want to see those seconds tick away.
Looks like
injury
Ganem.
timeout.
I think that's Ganem on the ground.
I think that is. It's number 56, and that is Lath Ganem.
I hope he's not.
And hopefully that's nothing too serious. You know, that young man's got a big future ahead of him. Committed to Virginia Tech. And you would hate to see something serious happen. But we're going to take a quick break here. You're watching Hurricane Redskins Football and Video Productions, brought to you by Marshall Orthopedics.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Some weight on it. So
all right, so here we go. We're back here at Redskins Stadium. Laith Ganem being helped off the field there. Hopefully it's nothing, like I said, nothing too serious. I'd hate to see something jeopardize his future at Virginia Tech.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so that's going to bring up 3rd and 6. While we were on the break there, Winfield was defeated by Herbert Hoover 27-26. So a nice season there by Winfield comes to an end at the hands of Herbert Hoover. 3rd and 6. Fenwick looking for someone to pass to. And got a flag here. I did not see that. I was looking over at the other side of the field, so I'm not sure what happened there.
That should...
A personal foul on the offense. Personal foul on the defense. Penalties will offset.
All right, so offsetting personal foul penalties there. I think it's safe to say there might not be much love lost between these two teams here. Hopefully cooler heads can prevail here.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to see anything bad happen here. But anytime you're competing and, you know, someone's faced with possibly not being able to play anymore, you know, emotions can run high.
Sure what was going on there.
And you're going to let that bounce and let that roll, get away from it. There you go. And it's going to come to a stop there at about the 28. So with 4 minutes and 38 seconds to play, the Hurricane offense will come back out and try to put this game away here. Looks like the ball is actually at the Hurricane 29. So 1st and 10 from the Hurricane 29. Veltombi's going to come back out to lead the Redskin offense. Might be the last time we see him out here.
Well, that's what I was
depending on how much clock they can run out here.
It's getting close to building for the future time. And not having something like that happen right there.
Another penalty flag there. It looks like it's going to be on George Washington. That was Elijah Rivera there on the carry.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike, 72 on the defense.
So that's going to move the ball down the field, give Hurricane a first down.
This is the time of the game where people start wanting to get a pound of flesh.
Well, that and you know, if
tempers,
you're a captain, you know, and you're one of the Hurricanes captains, you want to get your guys and you want to make sure they know, hey, don't do anything stupid. We have a game next week. You know, you don't want to be sitting that game out.
And I can't imagine any worse feeling than working this hard, getting to this point, getting to that level, and then not being able to compete.
Right.
Because you did something stupid.
It would be unfortunate. Give us Rivera again. Go up the middle, and he's going to gain about 6 there. So 2nd and 5. Ball at the GW 49. And we're under 3.5 minutes here in the ball game. Well, Tommy gets a snap. Give us Rivera again. He's going to bounce out to the left side. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up 3rd and short. But this should take the clock under the 2.5-minute mark.
Yeah, we get this first down here, I definitely would put some other players in there.
GW with 1 timeout. I don't imagine that they would use it. And that's a first down, and that should just about do it. So 1st and 10 from the GW 40. May need one more first down here. Run this clock all the way out. Mom was the math teacher of the family, so I may be wrong here.
Well, I mean, even if they don't,
yeah,
they turn the ball over.
Right.
You know, I just
give us a Rivera again up the middle.
I'm just always concerned about.
You pick up 5 there, 2nd and 5.
Late game injury.
Sure.
You know, I mean, somebody can step on somebody's foot, twist their ankle, and they're out for the next game.
2nd and 5. We're under 1.5 minutes to play here. So next week, looks like making the trip up to Parkersburg South. And I believe that this will wrap up our broadcasting careers here for this season, Dad.
Well, we can always get some megaphones.
So I've enjoyed it. It's been a fun season.
Yes.
And looks like they are going to be able to run this all the way out. So we're about 40 seconds away from Hurricane advancing the furthest they ever have in the playoffs. And, you know, with a legit shot to be playing in Wheeling.
I know.
And what a game by Hurricane. And, you know, Parkersburg South is no slouch. They got a good team. They're the number 1 seed for a reason. But I think it's going to be a great ball game next week up there in Parkersburg South. You know, it could be either Friday after Thanksgiving or Saturday. We will get to choose when that game will take place, the date and the time, with us being the visiting team. So, you know, we'll see what Coach Mays elects to do as far as that goes. But a very good opportunity and a very good chance to win that game. You know, it'll be difficult up there at their place.
Oh,
you know, anytime you go on the road and you're playing a good team at home, it's going to be difficult. But I like our chances, and I'm excited to see what happens.
You know, I understand what you're saying. The field's the same size.
Yep.
You know, and you just got to go up there and you hear the cheers from the other side or whatever, you can always just think those cheers are for you.
Yeah.
But the point is, I see Ganem walking
Yeah,
there.
that's a good sign.
Yeah,
that's good to see.
Sign. I'm glad to see
he's a nice
that.
player.
And like you said, he's got a great future. But the future for the Hurricane Redskins here, you know, is just taking another step, another phase towards their goal. And I've really enjoyed it. And I just want to tell you this right here on the air. I'm proud of you. You do a heck of a job, I think.
Well, thanks, Dad. I've enjoyed doing this with you too. And
I hope the people out there listening have enjoyed it, and look forward to maybe doing it again next year.
Yeah.
But you know, we got to keep behind these guys and keep pushing them, encouraging them. And
I mean, what a great first year for Coach Mays.
Oh my gosh!
And
absolutely,
hopefully, lots of Hurricane faithful turn out and make the trip up to Parkersburg next week. And
yeah, I'd like to see a convoy of people going up there from down here. We definitely need to have that.
But again, our final score is 56-28. Great effort by the Hurricane Redskins as a whole, and their season will continue next week against the Parkersburg South Patriots. So that's going to wrap it up for us. Again, final score: Hurricane is advancing to the semifinals by a score of 56-28 over the George Washington Patriots. You've watched Video Productions, Hurricane Redskins Football and Video Productions, brought to you by Marshall Orthopedics.
We're out of here.